welcome to Donny Now My Gay Opinions, Day 1, where we will be discussing Christmas movies from Lifetime, Hallmark, Netflix, all the Christmas movies that we pretend to like but we know just are not good. We're better than this, but in December, we're not. So today we will be talking about Holidate on Netflix, starring Emma Roberts and some Australian guy that kind of reminds me of Chris Hemsworth, but maybe that's just because he's Australian. So this movie starts on Christmas, and in it, Emma Roberts is single. She's spending time with her family. She's the only single one besides the kooky aunt who just can't get it together. I mean, I don't relate to it, but it's normal. Her mom is not okay with that. The sister's bringing her husband, the brother's bringing his wife. There are kids there, I don't know who they belong to, I think the sister. So while she's going through that, we cut to this guy who's celebrating Christmas with this girl he's dating, or not even dating, just like sleeping with. We see a little blowjob scene, all before the credits. Merry Christmas! And he's just there, you know, to wet his whistle and to like tickle hers or whatever boys do, I don't know. But of course it is Christmas, so she wants to celebrate. So she makes him wear matching sweaters with her family, and she wants to do a gift exchange. So when he comes unprepared with a gift, it becomes a big to-do. She gets very upset, and in front of her whole family, she says, "We had sex twice today, and you didn't buy me a gift? I can't believe this." Lady, shut up. I can name at least 2 people. Actually, no, I can't. Who I had sex with twice, and I don't know their name at all. And he swears he'll never go on a casual date at Christmas again. Cut back to Emma Roberts, who never wants to go to a family function on a holiday again. So there's your premise. These two meet, both wanting someone to spend the holidays with for different reasons, of course. Will they fall in love? You know they will. But we're not there yet. So the very first shot of the movie is Emma Roberts. Not Emma Roberts, honey. Emma Roberts smoking a cigarette and wearing a hoodie, and she says the word like, "Fuck Christmas" or something. I don't know. She says the word fuck. Right away, we're supposed to know this girl is trashy. But I don't think that scene's necessary because the fact that she's played by Emma Roberts shows us that the character's trashy. So this movie wastes no time in having a character say the name of the movie in the movie. Most movies wait like 75% of the way through at least to have a character say like, "And that was our walk to remember." Nope, not this one. We're pre-credits and we have Kristen Chenoweth saying,
"It's a holiday, you know, a date solely for the holidays."
So there's that. But it was good to see a movie that had people that were actually in movies on the big screen before, as opposed to just like actresses that were barely anything in the 90s to begin with. Looking at you, Winnie Cooper. DJ Tanner, you're not safe either. So like I said, the lead male's Australian, which leads to a lot of hilarious jokes, such as referring to him as Crocodile Dundee. So yeah, the writing's A+. I mean, if we're gonna talk about Australians, can we at least talk about Bindi Irwin? The movie goes on, and these two get to know each other, start spending holidays together, and it's clear anything that Emma Roberts says that like she wants in a relationship or is a fan of, that is gonna come back. For instance, she talks about loving Dirty Dancing. She always like wanted to do the lift or something. She wants Ryan Gosling to lift her up. Clearly Ryan Gosling is not going to appear in this movie, but later we get the Dirty Dancing lift. We're set up with these scenarios knowing we're going to get them later. Except for, she mentions being obsessed with Jaleel White and Urkel, and she had an Urkel doll or something when she was growing up. I think Netflix could have got Jaleel White for this film. In fact, I've seen him in a Christmas movie before. So let's not go around throwing Jaleel White's name if we're not gonna pay off on it. What we do get, of course, because it's a Netflix movie, is King Bach in a role. Now, this poor bastard is in every Netflix original movie ever made, and he's never the lead, God bless him. I don't know why he's not the lead. He's certainly good looking enough to be. No, I don't find him funny, but I don't find anyone in Netflix original movies funny, so give the man a raise. So in one scene, Emma Roberts, whose name I couldn't tell you, even if you threatened to burn my whole family in a house fire if I didn't name her character. She's at a club on New Year's Eve, and she goes to the bathroom, and there's this woman in a white dress covered in blood. Puss to chin, just blood. It looks like she was in a water balloon fight, but like the water balloons were full of blood and she missed about 7 of them. Just blood everywhere. And they never explain why this woman is covered in blood. I feel like there was a lot of scenes on the cutting room floor because there are a few things throughout the movie that they reference that I never saw. Emma Roberts saying like, I walked in on my aunt getting her cookie, and I don't need to see Kristen Chenoweth getting her cookie. And
Especially by her holiday.
but blood from the P to the chi? I need an explanation. Now, I'm assuming it was supposed to be period blood. I, a diamond level F word, don't know much about those. But I think I'm familiar enough to know it's not that much blood. If I'm wrong, please let me know why that woman is so goddamn bloody. This movie took place a lot in a mall, which, I mean, I assume malls are easy to film in now because half of them are closed. But an extra in one of the many mall scenes walked by in the background like this. And I understand, that's how I felt this movie too, but at least hide it. I don't know if Scream 4 was the best or worst thing to happen to Emma Roberts' career. I feel like once Ryan Murphy saw that she could be like, bitchy, that's all she ever gets cast as. The whole movie, she's just like, Christmas, please. And I mean, I've been unemployed since March, so I'd certainly take type. I'm Australian. That was funnier than the movie itself. I'd certainly take being typecasted over not taking any job. Ryan Murphy, if you need a fat, bald-headed bitch with psoriasis, I'm your boy. I will say, even though the poster and the beginning of the movie start as a Christmas movie, a good 75% of the movie does take place on other holidays. So it's not exactly what I signed up for. However, I will always be down to watch a Halloween scene. In fact, one of my bucket list dreams is to be an extra in a Halloween party scene. I know I'm aging out unless it takes place in a nursing home. So now for the naughty and the nice of it. Naughty, I will say the fact that it was mostly not a Christmas movie definitely takes some points away. Nice, I will say it's better than half of the made-for-TV movies you'll watch this year. 75%. Is it good? No, God, no. But out of everything that I'm going to talk about this holiday season, this is probably gonna be top 5. Thanks for watching the first episode of Don We Now My Gay Opinions. Holidate can be found on Netflix, and once you've watched, come back and share your gay opinions with me about the naughties and the nices of the film. Tune in tomorrow where I'll be discussing Christmas Unwrapped, which you can watch on Lifetime.